Hey guys, hey everyone, hey Hero Story listeners, friends of the podcast, listeners of the podcast, people who are unfortunately having to listen to this show because their partner is listening to it in the car and they're like, oh, I really want to listen to some Justin Bieber, but they're like, no, new episode of Hero Stories out. So fuck you, I'm listening to that. We've got a bit of a eulogy this morning. We're here to lay to rest someone. Well, they're not dead. They've retired, but we're here to say goodbye to someone who has served us really well over the years and has taken its final step. So I would like to say thank you to my original A Hero Story Blue Yeti microphone with custom A Hero Story sticker. She served me well over the years, but she's sadly run her course. And now I've spent, how much money have I spent, Hunter? Can you tell me? How much money have I spent?
You told me 9 grand.
Yeah, I've spent, I believe, $20,000 to buy a new MacBook, a new Rode microphone, Australia represent. And what have I bought? Oh, 17
Hot
Roadie
toys.
as a scroll hot toys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and this little dude, which Tyler was not happy about me
Oh, it's
buying
fine.
this.
Is that that's not the hot toy, is it?
No, this is SH Figure Arts. They're just like really what's the word? Really well articulated figures, but you could do them in all sorts of cool poses.
For
I bought it because
the
it's a cool thing.
for the partners out there that just want to listen to, I guess, Justin Bieber in this day and age for some reason.
Well, I don't
Harper's
know.
actually just showing a figure of Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Do you think we can trust our audience?
I'd
Or do you
say
think that
60%. There's a couple
do you
people
think
that I
they're
don't.
little do you think they're little fucking tattletales? What do you
Some of
reckon?
them, absolutely. Some of them,
Okay,
yes.
well, if you're listening to this, do not timestamp this exact part and send it to @comicboy. Don't do that, or do. I'm going to show you something. You vamp for a second.
So when Harper was saying we're saying goodbye to someone, I thought he was talking JD. JD's alive. Obviously he hasn't been here in a while. We recently found out that he is in another dimension, Earth 42,
I
and
just came to my senses.
he's
In another
strapped
dimension.
to a punching bag with his Earth 42 counterpart staring at him. This version of him is the JD if he didn't create History of the Flash, and the world just
Oh,
it's a terrible place because of it.
what account did he create instead?
Uh, he
At
had
Def Noodles.
what was his original? He told me he had like an original idea first that wasn't history. It was something I can't remember. History of the Flash, and then in brackets only the Flash, where he doesn't post about like his comics that he read or anything.
Okay. Hunter, you
Yeah,
can't tattle, you can't tell, you can't say anything.
this
The
is
listeners of the
recorded.
podcast cannot timestamp this. This stays between us and this episode, right? So, right? Yes,
Miles Morales hot toy. I recognize.
yes.
What is that? Oh, you got the hot toy for the game version?
Whoopsie.
Whoa! You got two of them?
I got the regular suit and the bodega cat suit. I got both of them.
So you have four Miles Morales
I have
figures.
three. I have three. Wow, yeah, four if you count the figure arts one. Yeah.
How much was the? Whoa! How much was that?
I got all of them like 20 something percent off, and also Spider-Man the cat.
Yeah, but how
The
much was
goat.
it?
I just
Mm,
caught it. I just knocked it and I caught it. How much all up?
yeah.
You know, life is
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
about
No.
taking
No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
oh, I don't
Yep.
know, 700 or something.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought.
No. Like Bodega Cat came down to like 300 or something. It was
Yeah. Like
very cheap
you
actually.
got it this week.
No, I've had them for a week and a bit.
Well, okay. So for the past like 2 weeks, how
Yeah.
much have you spent?
Oh
Because
god.
I know you just got a new computer
Oh
as
god.
well.
And I bought a new car like what 2 months ago.
But that
it
was
was
2 months
actually
ago.
the
That's fine.
it
Yeah.
was actually the first time after buying the MacBook that my account went down to a number that I went, oh, like I actually had that. Oh, I need my next paycheck like now. It was crazy,
That's
but
me every day.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Do you want a hot toy? Will that make it better?
No, I don't think so.
Awesome. If you're someone who listens on Spotify, which is most of the people, this must be great.
Well, it's Harper's spying stuff. I mean, like, have you told anyone that you won the lottery? Oh no, you didn't want anyone to know because then people
No, I didn't want anyone to know. No,
Right,
nor my
okay.
public address, which is.
That's cool though. It's crazy how you hated Spider-Man, specifically Miles Morales, for some reason. Like
Hey,
3
no,
months ago.
hang on.
Like 3 months ago, though.
I think that was the tipping point when we had the Across the Spider-Verse review, and you said, Harper, you hate Spider-Man, and I said, well, I've always said that I like Miles, and I think that sparked an idea in my head, and I went, how much do I like Miles? Apparently,
Are you there
a
yet?
bit of money's worth.
Are you caught up?
Am I caught up?
To like, where are you in comics right now? Because I know
am
you're
at
reading. You're trying to read every Miles issue. So
I'm going to start hopefully Monday is it Ziegler? The one before
no,
the
that's
current
the
one?
current one. That's the current one.
That's the current one. Whatever the one that's not Bendis. The first one that's not Bendis.
Ahmed Saladin. I could be saying that terribly wrong, but it's good. Yeah, it's
considering
long,
it's
too.
you, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good though. It's probably the darkest run.
Yeah,
for a few reasons.
I actually reread that issue the other day, the Iron Man one, when he talks about the fucking. Oh, what's the dude's name? Who's the dude that tortured him? The what?
The torture scene. Yeah.
I thought you called him the torturer.
I
don't think that's his name. Not the calculator.
It's like an android though that does it.
Yeah, the controller. It's the controller.
Yeah. But it's not just that. Like a lot of people know of the tortured scene because it's like very dark, especially for a high school Spider-Man story. But there's more than just that. I'll kind of, I won't spoil anything, but the comics I got this week was Miles Morales number 8 by Cody Ziegler, also Moon Knight number 25 and World's Finest Teen Titans number 1. But I'll just show this page of Miles Morales right now because oh my god, the art is always good.
It is always good, isn't it?
Look at that.
Oh, that's tasty.
There's a Hobgoblin issue.
Tasty.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
so good.
It's always good. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm glad you're getting into it. I'm glad Tyler's catching up too. I think he's caught up now. It just if only JD didn't have a reason to not read it.
Well, we don't want to get into that, do we?
Yeah. JD might be back full time next week too. Apparently.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, all the rallies that he goes to are about to end, so then
exactly. Yeah, and he doesn't
like that guy from the first episode of Watchmen. He'll hang it up in the closet. And...
yeah, well, JD can address all these rumors that we are starting.
It's just like the worst thing you could possibly say, too.
Yeah, and he's just not even here to defend it. But I guess we'll jump right into the news. So then, if you're driving your partner who just wants to listen to music, it's like I thought they talked about comic book stuff. Who's this JD guy?
The costume is fucking amazing, and I don't want to hear criticism for
Wolverine.
It. Yeah.
At first, I gasped. I stared at it for 9 hours, and then I'm like,
you were literally him with the picture frame, and
yeah, I was, and I'm like, oh, but I kind of wish he didn't have sleeves. But I keep seeing it again and again because everyone in the world is posting about it, and I'm like, it looks. I mean, no sleeves would be nice, but it looks amazing. I'm so glad it's not like reverse flash where it's black to yellow.
Oh,
I was afraid that was going to happen.
Yeah,
but no, it's just they're embracing the bright colors, and I love that.
Did I believe it was you? I got to give you credit, Hunter. I believe it was you that said this when like someone posted set photos for the Wolverine and tried to pass them off as set photos for this,
right?
And you were like, "That's definitely not them." And I believe you said in the chat, I think the ones that are going to leak are going to be him in the full bright yellow costume. And I was like, I don't think we're gonna see that, man. Like, and remember
It
we
was like
said
the
like, they
next
don't
day too.
yeah, they don't reveal things first, and then Ryan Reynolds went, don't blink, and posted the photo of both of them. It's like, oh
Yeah.
well, fuck's sake,
And
Hunter's got to win.
it is like a set photo. Like they must have been filming in a rather public area because we got a lot of set pictures in
It looks
general.
like every set location from the Kenobi TV show, just like sort of like a quarry
They're
or
in
like
like someone's
CW Crisis on
backyard who lives in
Infinite.
like Las Vegas. They're just like, can we film back here?
Ryan Reynolds' backyard. It's just
Yeah,
like a sandy, rocky quarry.
yeah, exactly. There's a massive 20th Century Fox
Oh,
like
I'm so
logo
excited.
that's just destroyed, and Wolverine and
It's so
Deadpool are
funny.
fighting there.
I'm
There's
so excited.
I don't know. This is like if you guys haven't seen the set pictures, I don't know if this is spoilers or not, but there's one where Hugh Jackman's running away holding a Deadpool arm, so I guess he cuts off Deadpool's arm and
Can't wait.
runs.
I never would have. I think this has the potential to be like far and away the best one. Like the first one is a pretty fun movie. The comedy is,
Mhm.
it's an
Deadpool,
acquired
yeah.
taste depending on what you like. Yeah, it's Deadpool.
It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
Did
I
I leave the
personally
stove on? Not for me. The second
I
one is fine as
personally
well.
don't like the second one.
I think the second one and the first one are like
I
fairly
saw
even. They're just not my thing necessarily.
Yeah, like first one's good. It's not my favorite, but it's a good Deadpool movie. I think I just don't care too much for Deadpool.
Yeah,
I
that's exactly it.
didn't like the second one when I saw it in theaters, and then I rewatched it when it came out, and I still didn't like it. And I rewatched it like 2 months ago or something like that, and I still didn't like it.
I think you're pretty safe to that you
Yeah,
don't
but I'm
actually like
like,
that
I
one.
want to like it, but I see why people like. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. I just, I don't know, I don't care
It is a
for
lot more
anything
of
that
the
happens.
same, isn't it? It is a lot more of the
Yeah,
same.
you add more
Um,
characters, but they're very no, they're not like characters you care about besides maybe Cable, I guess.
Cable's cool. Cable's cool.
Yeah, but I didn't care for him at all.
But like, that is a perfect example of the humor that I just don't like. You're so dark and gritty. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe? That's for some. That's
Like,
not my thing. I don't know
okay.
why. It's just not my thing. To me, it's funnier. I don't even know what the context is. I think it's funny the way it is to just see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds fight in front of a big 20th Century Fox logo.
Yeah.
I don't know what the context is going to be, but that's already funny to me.
There was a leak rumor that the rumor said that Hugh Jackman will be wearing the exact same suit in Astonishing X-Men, except he'll have sleeves. And that ended up
That was
being
right.
like exactly true. We just don't see the
Mm.
mask, which he will have the mask.
I
He's just
think
not
he
wearing
will.
it here.
Yeah.
But that leak also said that the storyline is Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, but it's the Fox universe. It's from the same guy that said about the suit. So maybe it's Deadpool accidentally killing the Fox universe or purposely
Accidentally killing it. I don't know that I've ever read Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
I haven't either. I've heard bad things.
Yeah, so have I. I think that's why I haven't.
I hear
don't
it's
think
just
I
like
have.
the boys comics where it's like it's just too
Oh,
edgy.
okay. Yeah. I have faith in them that they will make a decent movie. I just think it has the potential to be the best one, the funniest one, the best looking one. It's funny to me, like those first two Deadpool movies, they joke about Hugh Jackman. He has that fucking Hugh Jackman stapled to his head. He kills in the second one. He goes back and kills himself and
In
then
front
looks
of
at
Hugh
Wolverine.
Jackman,
And
yeah.
it always felt like, well, like Hugh Jackman's not going to actually do these. And now that he's here, it's like, of course he would. It was always leading to this. But
I
like,
mean, they were always friends, yeah.
yeah. But like going back, when did the first Deadpool come out? 2016?
14? I want to say
Is
14.
it 2014?
I could be wrong. Hold on.
Holy shit.
Hold on. Because Deadpool 2 was 2
it has
years
to be
after.
2016.
Oh yeah,
2.
2016, you're right. And then 2018 was Deadpool 2.
Yeah, so this has been many, many years.
Yeah.
And I that announcement video is still, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited, man. It's weird to be like, I cannot wait for the third Deadpool movie. It's like, okay, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's a Rob Liefeld character, and I'm like, I can't wait. I'll be there.
Yeah. I've noticed recently there's a lot of characters made by like people who are questionable that I'm like, yeah, you kind of just have to remember that
another
other
one.
people have written them as well.
Oh,
Okay.
what's his
Jason Latour, Spider-Gwen. Peter David's not that bad, but he created 2099, but he's also said some very, very questionable things at conventions.
Ethan Van Sciver was co-creator of Jessica
The
Cruz.
worst of the worst. Fuck that guy.
And he brags about it a lot too.
Rhodey was co-created with what's his name? John Byrne, who fantastic artist, very influential for Marvel. One of the biggest fucking scumbags in the industry. He's a fucking dog, man.
Great, cool.
Yeah. So it feels like there's quite
a lot of them just sound like villains, how they talk about their like, okay, so Jessica Cruz, Ethan Van Sciver was the artist on her first appearance, or not even her first appearance, just he was in the process of helping create
he had like
Jeff
artist
Johns.
input. Yeah.
He helped design her first suit as Power Ring, not as Green Lantern. But he goes on Twitter a lot and he'll be like, I feel so, I have so much power because all these lefties' favorite character, I created her. It was me. It's like,
and literally
dude,
no one cares.
You sound like Eobard Thawne.
Yeah. I mean, his entire life is just complaining and arguing about.
You sound like characters that kill people were fun.
I hate the new Indiana Jones. I haven't seen it, but it's ruining cinema.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a movie. It's like, it's okay. We'll get past it.
Exactly. So, yeah. But Hugh Jackman, he looks great. The bigger news that came out this week was we got.
Is this? Yes, I agree. It's this. It's this.
Is that Elon Musk?
Is that Elon Musk? I might end up having to carpet bomb the house of every single person who says that Thrawn looks like Elon Musk from now.
Oh, General Thrawn. Oh, okay, yeah. The same image. I've seen that image a lot.
I know, because it's the only image that exists in history. I don't think there's going to be another shot of him in the show. I think it's just going to be him walking down like, and that's it. And that's all we see.
No dialogue at all.
Yeah. They hire.
Well, your mic just cut out.
Because of his voice, and then he doesn't talk again. Oh, that was weird. Am I back?
You're back, yeah.
Hello? That was weird. I felt that too. I like died in my own ears.
That was weird. Hello? Yeah. No, you're back. You're back. I guess no. The podcast is like, hey man, this isn't a Star Wars podcast. I did.
Yeah.
My hands were up. I
didn't touch not coming out. That was. I think it's because I touched them. Sorry.
The bigger news this week is we got a new trailer for Blue Beetle.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Warner Brothers, they started marketing it again. Yeah,
you might have gotten a trailer. I didn't get shit.
Oh yeah, it's next month. By the way, it's next month.
What?
Yeah, and we got. It's sort of it's like usually with the name like the Flash trailer 1, the Flash trailer 2, the Flash trailer 3, and the Flash final trailer. We got Blue Beetle teaser trailer, and then Blue Beetle final trailer. Like, I think
we don't have to talk about that one on the show, do we? We don't.
I'm gonna see it.
I don't think I am.
I don't know if it'll be that good, but I'm curious.
I'm not desperate enough to go to the cinemas, but
yeah, I mean, I'm mostly just going because I'm curious.
Blue Beetle. Nah,
your mic cut out again for a second.
Yeah. What is going on? What am I doing?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Remember when I said I sent you a message before? I said new MacBook, new microphone, but I'm sure my internet will still be shit and it won't matter. Apparently, the microphone is the problem. Actually, I know what the problem is. The problem is the headphones. But anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good right now though. But yeah, I mean, you didn't see Shazam. You didn't see Ant-Man. You saw Guardians. You saw Spider-Verse. So you're not going to see Blue Beetle?
No, I don't need to.
What if it's the greatest movie ever made? What if it gets like 90 in Rotten Tomatoes with 800 reviews?
You do know that like the importance of the Blue Beetle movie for me, whether it is 10% or 90%, will not be any different.
Okay, so
I couldn't care less.
I used to think that.
No.
And now I think that I have movies that Rotten Tomatoes just hates and I love. But
Okay, go.
a good example is
Go.
like Indiana Jones. I was like, yeah, Indiana Jones 5, and then it gets bad reviews, and I'm like,
No, it didn't.
I don't care to see it now.
Oh yeah, but like it started when it first came out, it had like mixed reviews. It was like 50 something percent. And
Yeah,
then when it was released to the wider audience, it's like in the high 60s or something. That's not bad.
and I don't care to see it
Yeah, but I don't know if you necessarily don't care only because of the reviews or more because it's like
because it's
I
Indiana Jones
didn't
5.
yeah, and it's like okay, well like if it's amazing, then I'll be like moderately excited. But if it's okay, it's not like you weren't banking on this being the best movie ever anyway. It's like
No, I legitimately was very excited for Ant-Man 3. I actually was excited.
I was not.
I was hyped for Kang. I read Ant-Man comics beforehand. And I was like, I like this character. I like Cassie. Supposed to say I like Hank, but maybe I shouldn't say that. I like when Hank was a Skrull. Hank Pym.
Oh. What's
Yeah.
wrong with Hank?
You know,
He doesn't do that in movie universe though.
yeah, but I don't know. Bill Murray was
That's
in
like
it.
not
I'm like,
liking
okay.
Peter Parker in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because he also hit Mary Jane in a fit of rage in what, the 80s?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm,
But still, I
definitely
was
interesting.
excited. I was really hyped for Kang, and then I got bad reviews, and then I'm like, maybe I'm not excited for this anymore. But I already have the ticket, so I guess I'll see it. So
Well,
I
that
don't know.
movie got actually bad reviews. I
Yeah,
think
and it was bad. It's my least favorite movie that I've seen this
dude,
year.
oh god, that's very right. But 69% is not bad.
Oh,
And
nice.
88% audience score is impressive considering how many this is SJW trash people were like going to review bomb this. The fact that this doesn't
Oh,
have like a
right.
Last Jedi audience score where it's like 50% is shocking to me.
Also,
So
not many people seem to be watching it because we're in the flopageddon right now.
we are, man, and it feels like it's only going to get worse now that fucking SAG is on strike or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's in my news of the week. I just wanted to put that in the news because, like, for the writer's strike happening for a few months now the actors are going on strike as
Actors,
of
yeah.
now, and
Hmm.
so I guess Deadpool will be delayed because that's not done filming yet.
Yeah.
I get everything will be delayed, and that means Superman Legacy will be delayed too because I was going to start filming right away
Ugh.
here.
Who fucking cares? I don't
The
give a fuck
Batman
about Superman
2.
Legacy. I do like Batman though.
Yeah. Venom 3 was filming. Now we're not gonna like. So I think
Venom. Are we sure that Venom 3 wasn't done filming? That was filming for a minute.
I haven't heard anything that was done filming.
Hmm. Have you contacted Tom?
I will right now.
DeGrazia? No.
I will message Tom Brady right now. Brady, what?
DeGrazia?
No,
Oh my god.
no. Tom Hardy. I still watch
Okay.
that video he posted of like the behind the scenes where it's just him yelling. That was in February. Is this movie still filming?
No, it'd absolutely be done by now.
I'll message him. I'll say, hey bro, host of a hero story here. Host of a hero story here. What should I
I'm
say?
excited for when you show the camera
I'm excited for Venom 3, but
to you've actually done this.
got scared
3.
when
Let there be
I
more
heard
carnage. Dude, it would
heard
actually go
the
extraordinarily hard if they called
I'm
it
going
Venom 3 Let There Be Null. Like they just do the same thing. That would be awesome.
hey
And then they
bro,
rename the first one Venom Let There Be Venom. That would make such a good trilogy. That'd be awesome.
is Venom 3 finished filming or is it
Are you fucking
going to
how are
be
you sending this to
delayed? Question mark. Okay,
if
sent
you
it
end
to
up
Tom
sending
Hardy.
this to me, I'm gonna
Tom Hardy.
you know what's funny about that
That's
too is I was
certified.
gonna
Oh, I'm calling him. Worth the shot.
oh,
Oh, no answer.
can you imagine if he picked up? Could you imagine? I don't even know what his normal voice sounds like. Hey, hello.
He
Oh, I
probably
didn't.
saw like, oh, Hunter Murray's calling me. That's big.
Yeah, Bill's nephew or whatever.
Yeah. Well, when Tom Hardy posted about it, he says hashtag V3. So maybe this is called V3.
V3. Oh.
The three.
Yeah.
But
There
yeah, looks
shouldn't
like
be
things are gonna be
3
delayed.
Venom movies, guys.
With
Pull it
no Spider-Man.
together. Yeah, like come on. 3 Venom movies, and none of them are going to be good.
We got Craven coming up though.
Anyway, how many people are in Superman Legacy now?
So yeah, Superman Legacy got 4 castings this week. 4. It was 3 at once, and then we got Metamorpho later on. So let me pull up the actual casting here.
I mean, the first one, the most notable one, is Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern, but not Hal Jordan, even though Tyler's screaming, he wouldn't even be a good Hal Jordan anyway.
I mean, he is
Guy
like,
Gardner.
he's 51 right now.
Okay, and Hal Jordan is like 70.
He is?
Canonically, yeah.
I mean, like, he's like 80 canonically.
I might be lying.
Yeah, so Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner, who Nathan Fillion, he's actually been voicing Hal Jordan for 10 years now.
Well, that's what he did the DCAMU, didn't he?
Yeah,
or at least
he
he
was
did like the first couple. He did the first Justice League.
No, he didn't do Justice League War, but he did every single other one.
Throne of Atlantis.
Throne of Atlantis, yes. Apocalypse War. Flashpoint,
fucking awful.
Death of Superman. He's hell on that.
Yep.
So yeah,
but like, hear me out, Hunter Murray. Hear me out, Hunter Murray, pal, my friend, my buddy, my old pal. Listen here, you idiot.
Oh,
listen right up.
Okay.
Guy Gardner, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think that Nathan Fillion is a better fit for a Hal Jordan, because Hal Jordan, I would expect to be older than Guy Gardner.
I would too.
Yeah, so just make him Kyle Rayner.
But you also have the whole thing with the last DC universe, DCEU, where the Justice League are all completely different age groups. Where like Batman is like 50 and the Flash is like 12.
He's 12, isn't he?
Yeah. And now we have like a young Superman, but we have Batman where he has a 10-year-old kid already. So it seems like we're going that route again. So I'm hoping all of them are fairly young.
The fact that James Gunn had to go, oh no, George Clooney is not the Batman in the new DC universe. I'm like, who is asking these questions?
Had to confirm. So yeah, I think Nathan Fillion could play such a good
Guy Gardner. Needs to get off Twitter for his own mental health.
Because all you do is you take Nathan Fillion's character in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and you just make him more angry, and that's Guy Gardner. But the same energy where it's just like, you know, I have a guy like that. But the guy that Guy Gardner is talking about is like Hal Jordan. He's like, yeah, you got a guy like that.
It's every character that Nathan Fillion already plays anyway.
I can't think of any other characters he plays besides like
the Rookie,
Castle,
Mal Reynolds in Firefly
or something.
Was he in Slither? I don't even remember. Probably. Yeah, he was the main dude in Slither, wasn't he? He was the main guy. I think he was. Yeah, so he's played roles.
Yeah. I think he's good for Guy Gardner, though. They said he's going to have the bowl cut as well. So
that's, I wish. You don't have to, though. It's silly.
Guy hasn't had that in like 20 years.
I was going to say, Guy Gardner's only had that for like, what, maybe 30% of his existence?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I think it's just for this appearance.
I think this movie's later. I think this movie's going to be balls.
Really? You actually think so?
I think it's gonna suck ass.
You know that panel?
I don't think it's that bad.
You know that panel from Bendis Superman where Superman walks in the Hall of Justice and there's like 50 heroes all smiling at him as he like walks in toward. You know that panel?
And Harley Quinn.
Yeah, and Harley Quinn's there for some reason. I think James Gunn saw that. He's like, I want to do that. And that's been like priority. So I'll bring in
Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, and Metamorpho or whatever.
So yeah, Hawk Girl is Isabella Merced.
I have no fucking opinion. Yeah, should be fine, I'm sure.
Cool. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Hawkman, maybe. But
I don't care. I fucking hate Hawkman in every canon, in every universe.
I was about to say, is it Hawkman from Dwayne Johnson? But I've heard the movie's called Black Adam.
You forgot.
Probably won't be him.
Is that like Hawkman from Teth?
Yeah, from death. And
It's like
then
when people always used to go, "Oh, he's not Darkseid, he's Uaxis or whatever the fuck." It's like as if we give a shit.
Eddie Gathegi. Is that how
Sorry,
you, I hope that's how
say
you
that
pronounce it,
again.
because that's awesome.
Say that again.
Eddie Gathegi.
I
Oh, you're cutting out again.
too. That's
Yeah,
good.
you're like
That's like a
you're.
fucking musician name, isn't it?
Oh, I heard musician name. Sorry, you became a little robotic there.
Help!
I heard you
Help!
say help. There you go. Now
Help!
you're back.
Help!
Yeah, he's playing Mr. Terrific. He was in X-Men First Class. He was the character that can't die. They
Yes.
died.
Yeah, and who immediately died? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's going to be playing Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific is a character that James Gunn has hyped up a lot recently, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then that was the three castings that we got right away. And then the next day we got Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho.
Yeah, he's good. That dude's in a lot of shit.
He is. He's in a lot of TV shows.
He
He's
was,
in
he was
Barry.
Zaz in Gotham, right?
He was as in Gotham, yeah.
And he was in Flash as someone.
Probably, yeah.
No, he was. I just don't
No,
remember
no,
who the fuck
everyone
he
was in
was.
Flash.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not true. What about like I don't know, Mark Hamill? Oh fuck, god damn it.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
what about Jigsaw from the Saw? Oh damn it, he was Savitar.
Yeah.
Um,
Keep trying.
what?
Who? Tony Todd? They don't want to get at him.
Yeah, he was good. Oh man, he's gonna
He's
kill.
Zoom.
Oh, he's gonna be so good as Venom, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna be
is,
so
yeah.
good as Venom. Oh shit.
James Gunn said that he likes the Terrifics, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Terrifics." The Terrifics is DC's Fantastic Four, who appeared like in 2016, I think was their first
Yeah, and
appearance.
that
And
run, no one
they
really
had
gave a
a
shit about.
series that lasted like 16 issues before it got
Yeah,
canceled
exactly.
due to low sales.
Yeah.
Why is everyone saying they love the Terrifics when no one seemed to have read their single
That is what
run?
people do. That's what people do. They go, "Oh, it's that thing that I saw in a comic story video or something."
Yeah,
And that's
like so the Terrifics they were made when people were complaining that there's so much Batman happening. So DC's just like, okay, we have all these new characters. We have Damage, we have Silencer,
I remember
and we
Damage.
have the Terrifics. And the Terrifics was the most successful of these like new series because there were characters that everyone knew. It was Plastic Man, Metamorpho, Phantom, who was the Ghost Girl, the Invisible Woman girl. I forget her name. And Mr. Terrific. But they were definitely the most successful, but it was still canceled due to low sales.
Mm.
So, and
That's
this
because
isn't
when
like
Rebirth started, DC wanted to do their own. They wanted to do their own all new, all different Marvel, where they just went all in on a bunch of random shit.
They had good ideas, but like it was just no one seemed to care as much. It was kind of poorly marketed because all they did was show the covers. Silencer, it's a character who's an assassin who can make areas completely silent. So she was a sniper. I think that's a cool idea. No one cared.
Who was the one people really liked?
Well, there's Sideways.
Yes, that's right. And he's just been relegated to just nothing ever since.
Yep, a guy who can teleport anywhere, but it was like a teenager who could do it, and it was really fun. It was a good idea, and he was like crossing over more heroes than the others. But yeah, no one seemed to care. And since he was a teenager, people were like, "Oh, he would fit so well with like the Teen Titans or Young Justice," and he would, but no one cared.
And DC was like, "We're not going to do that."
Yeah, and we're never going to see him again. Damage. He's DC's Hulk, except he can turn into a monster just for an hour a day.
Yeah, I remember Damage.
Fine idea. It was happening at like the same time as Immortal Hulk, so no one cared. I think so yeah, I don't know. It's funny that people online are just like the Terrifics. When did you read Terrifics?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't read Terrifics.
Everyone's a Terrifics fan. Yeah, no.
I think
are the perfect people that would read something like that.
I don't know. I saw the team and I'm like, that's the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I think that it would be cool to see them in live action. I'm just more so ranting that no one seemed to care. I'll move on with the news after, because Superman Legacy, like, James Gunn also confirmed that Perry White's going to be in this, which I think everyone expected. You know what? Nathan Fillion would be a great Perry White. He would have
He
been
probably would.
he would have
He
been
probably would.
so good.
Who should we? Let's fan cast Perry White right now.
Lawrence Fishburne.
J.K. Simmons. No, Lawrence Fishburne was kind of good, wasn't he?
He was.
He was pretty good. I'll give him that. Nah. What? Oh, Bob Odenkirk.
Actually,
Right?
actually, that would be pretty good.
That's better than you wanting him for the lizard or whatever you said.
I do want him for the lizard. I think he would be a good lizard.
That is my favorite. That's one of my favorite clips. Is you going lizard, and then Tyler goes lizard, and I go lizard, and then Tyler goes why?
I want to see him with one arm, and I wanted to say, "I'm the lizard." You know, the Craven trailer is like, you want to know why they call me the Lino?
Yeah, I bet you can't guess why they call me the lizard.
No, if I were to cast, I mean, honestly, that's a good pick for
Bob
Perry
Odenkirk's a good
White.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't. Bob Odenkirk can't be a hero, nor would I think he'd be a villain. He needs to be the J. Jonah Jameson role, but for DC.
Yeah, a little bit nicer, but yeah.
Yeah. But like funny and witty, maybe a bit
But
snappy.
still, like, you have to get this, like, why isn't this on my desk yet kind of thing.
Yeah, stop being Superman, even though I don't know that.
You know, I was thinking, I think Perry White kind of, depending on the artist, but he kind of resembles Jack Kirby. And Tyler recently said that Fire Dad from Elemental looks like Jack Kirby. So maybe the Fire Dad from Elemental.
From Elemental, yeah. Not the actor who played him. But
no, I just want a CGI ball of fire that goes, huh? And he could play Perry White.
What's the last line in that movie? What's the last line?
More time for hanky panky, haha. Spoiler alert, by the way, that's the last line of a Disney Pixar movie.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting one.
Tyler didn't want to know because he was about to see it. He's like, "Don't tell me what the last line is." I'm like, "Okay." And then afterwards, it's just like, "Did you like the last line?" He's like, "Yeah, that was odd."
That was odd. Yeah, look. I changed his pose. Now he's jumping back and spinning a web.
I could see the web.
That's cool.
I don't know why I saw the web there. Tom Holland as Perry White.
No. How about Don Cheadle as Skrull Rhodey?
We'll talk about that later.
War Machine as Perry White. Yeah, we will.
We will. Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Oh,
how about just Hobgoblin, like the character as Perry White?
Who?
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Yeah. The character is Perry White.
This guy. I like our castings are like legitimately interesting.
Willem Dafoe, and he's just deeply unsettling.
I mean, I think Willem Dafoe would be a great Perry White, but I would rather him play someone else.
Like who? Lex Luthor?
No, make him Mad Hatter.
Okay, but picture this scene. Clark comes in. He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. White. I didn't get the paper. I didn't get the paper in on time. I promise I'll get it in this afternoon so we can print it tomorrow. And then it's just Perry White like, good, Clark. Make sure you turn it in on time. For no fuck, like he's not a villain. He's just a normal dude, but he's creepy as fuck. It's just a dark room and cigarette smoke. And you're like, why is he just
but
it's Green
like
Goblin?
It's animated like I know it's a live action movie, but like Perry White's office, it turns into like Earth 42 animation style. It's like dark with red sky.
Right. You can't see any details, but like Clark walks in and you just hear him like, no, don't put on the mask. You have to put on the mask. Like he's just talking to us. We're sitting in the theater like, what is going on?
Clark hears someone from far away like, help. So he runs into a broom closet, get changed. And as he's changing, Willem Dafoe's just in the broom closet. It's like, that's some neat trick, that sense of yours.
You know, I do that Perry White is just this unhinged lunatic that
It's just
somehow
Willem
runs his
Dafoe
news.
in like brown dress pants that go up to like his ribs.
Looks like Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi.
Well, he has like a dress shirt too, but he,
But
he looks
it's so short and tucked in.
he looks like a live action SpongeBob. That's his outfit.
My God.
There, we found
Oh,
it.
fuck.
You're welcome, James.
What a stupid fucking segment. I would love to know. I would love people to write in and say, yeah, my partner was listening with me. What the fuck was all that about? Like,
I will throw my phone and make sure it breaks. If I wake up tomorrow morning, check my phone and see that unironically Willem Dafoe was cast as Perry White, I would scream. Like, what?
no reason. I just think it's so funny to have an innocuous, kind of nice sort of character. Bit of a stern edge, but heart of gold underneath. And it's
Green Goblin.
evil fucking Willem Dafoe. Clark.
You say like Green Goblin quotes the whole time.
Yeah, they never address it too, and Clark's just always given like a weird, like, what is up with that guy, man?
Man, Perry sure seems to be in some sort of rude mood.
Back to formula. It's like, Barry, I'm talking about writing an article, man. What do you mean formula?
It's like I just wrote an article on the Gotham City football match that just happened.
Fuck.
Now you know why Willem Dafoe's in the thumbnail.
Yeah. No, my idea for the thumbnail was make one of us Ken and one of us Barbie. Gotta hop on that Barbie train.
That'll be next week's episode, because next week it's like that episode comes out opening night.
Yeah, but who do I make if we have Barbie and Ken? Who are the others?
Asian Ken.
We can't make JD Simu Liu. We can't do that.
I mean,
we can't.
I mean, he did like Shang-Chi a lot.
Remember when I made JD Nick Fury in the thumbnail? Remember when I made JD Nick Fury in the thumbnail and everyone was like, you can't do that. And I was like, he's original Nick Fury. He's not ultimate Nick Fury. He's original Nick Fury, guys. Calm down. I have to be very careful with the thumbnails.
We'll just say he's the original Shang-Chi.
No.
He is the Shang-Chi when everyone thought his name was Shang-Chi.
Oh, the white knockoff one.
Yeah. I guess I'll move on with news. Black Panther is getting a video game made by EA. For some reason.
It's in the game. Okay, that's okay.
They're also making the Wonder Woman game, so they got the rights to both. Maybe it'll be good, but right now we know nothing on it.
Like he said that like there was gonna be.
I mean, we don't know anything on this at all. So
it's over there. Well, they've got the rights to both. No.
So I mean, cool. I mean, we're already getting a Captain America and Black Panther game, so I guess this is the second Black Panther game being made. But
yeah,
all right, yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. Could be cool. We'll see.
I had a conversation with a friend the other day. We were talking about. I said, Superman Legacy feels like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with all these characters, and I said, I imagine the scene is, someone mysterious, I guess Lex Luthor walks down a hallway and you just see Metamorpho and Hawkgirl and all these people in like glass cabinets next to Doc Ock's fucking arms and Vulture's wings and stuff. And he goes, no, I would much prefer it if it was Superman looking at a computer and it's just grainy footage of all these characters and one's like in a convenience store and one's underwater and and I was just like, he said like, what if it's fucking Hawkgirl, but she's in like World War II and it's the old grainy photo and you just see the dun 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 dun.
But Wonder Woman doesn't show up. That's actually not the email idea, but having them being like captured by Brainiac, that's not a bad idea. Like put in jars on Brainiac's ship.
Yeah, I guess. But then
Superman
like the final
them.
act will just become a cavalcade of random fucking people.
I mean, if you keep it at these four, sure, maybe add in a fifth.
I just thought it'd be so funny for James Gunn to go, okay, right, like BVS kind of set this universe on a train that just was going to be derailed. The toxic gossip train. locomotives fueled with hateful accusations.
Yeah, continue.
And then he'd steamroll over someone's
No, you don't have to do this.
reputation.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to keep singing. Sorry.
No, I'm good.
But it's. Do you want 10 minutes of it? No, it'd be funny that James Gunn in this new reboot Superman movie is like, now I'll just put all the cameos on a laptop with like dramatic music and Bruce Wayne sending emails or something. It's the same BPS.
Please
What
don't.
was that movie, man?
James,
It's Hal Jordan coming up to like a camera in space, not underwater, and he's just bobbing slowly towards it.
I think that was one of the horrors I've laughed on the podcast where we just point out, like, what is Aquaman doing? He's acting like he's never
in a ship,
seen
he
a
floats, looks at a
before.
camera, and then and zips off.
It's like, bro, you grew up on like the surface.
Yeah,
like you went to school, you had a dad. You went to a public school.
Stupid fucking movie, man.
Aquaman 2, Insidious 5 came out this week. I don't know, I'm trying to guess that I watched it.
Yes, literally saw it.
Patrick Wilson said in an interview that last week he did reshoots for Aquaman 2. So this is like the 4th round of reshoots, I think.
And now it's going to get delayed because the Screen Actors Guild thing.
Oh,
they're going to have to go.
I mean,
James
they gotta
can we
finish
reshoot
by now. They have to have finished by now.
Dude, they've filmed like 4 different versions of it. Like,
yeah,
I don't think it's ever gonna be finished.
We have the regular version, then we have the Keaton version, then the Ben Affleck version, and this must be the 4th one. Yeah,
that's ridiculous. The movie's not going to be good.
When they had the Keaton one, there was test screens that apparently were terrible, and so they reshot some things and they re-edited it, and they added Ben Affleck in, and they had another test screening, and apparently it was also terrible.
So I guess based off the canon for this, it has to be George Clooney. Now,
yeah, basically. I want to like it, and I like the idea of it. Like from what we know of the plot and everything, I think that sounds really
like
good.
a cool brother plot with Orm and Arthur. That is a cool idea.
It's them on the run, and it's like a worldwide adventure. That sounds cool, but apparently it's bad. But we'll see.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be awful.
I'm like skimming through I'm skimming through my news notes, and I realized that we mentioned that the Blue Beetle trailer came out, but said nothing on it. Real quick, I saw the trailer.
You're gonna see it.
It looked the same as the first trailer. Like they didn't show much more, which I guess is a good thing. They showed the villain a bit, who looks ridiculous, but I don't know.
Oh, I did see. Fuck! I saw a photo on Instagram yesterday, and it was like Jaime, like with a fucking shield, and there's energy blasting, and he's like making a face like that, and he's all scrunched up and that, and the caption was "Best look at Blue Beetle yet," and all the comments were like, "I don't think that's the best look at him. Look, he's making this weird ass face." Yeah,
we've had a lot of looks.
I was gonna say there's 2 fucking trailers now.
Look pretty good, yeah. But I don't know. The movie seems to have comedy that I don't know. It seems a little awkward. Like, you know how the trailer ends?
With Batman being a fascist? Did they say it again?
No. So the stinger here, where they usually tease something, right? Goes like, "Nana, is that you?" And it shows the grandma holding like a machine gun that's like, that's how it. And she's looking in the camera too. I'm not lying.
You can't Google this shit. You fucking full of it.
Are you looking it up?
Yes, I'm gonna look it up.
Just skip to the end after it shows like the tagline, like after it shows Blue Beetle, and then
Blue Beetle. What the fuck?
Blue Beetle trailer too.
Thank you. Oh, I wrote Blur Beetle, and it came up with Blur music. Okay, here we go. Final trailer.
Yeah, see, it's the second trailer. It's
this looks so like, dude. Did you ever watch Ben 10?
Not really. No.
So when I was a kid, they did 2 live action Ben 10 movies. One was like Ben 10 Race Against Time, except in my country it was Ben 10 Rise of Eon, which was the name of the villain, who was horrendous. But anyway, they were like really cheap, made for TV live action Ben 10 movies. That's exactly what this movie looks like. to me. That's
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
what it looks
I
like.
mean,
Just
the suit looks great. I think the suit looks good. I
I
actually
think
think
the
this
suit looks great. But we're beyond like, oh wow, that costume looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, we did just freak out about
Like,
Wolverine for like 20
you
minutes.
know what annoyed me is when people went, "Oh, it's a practical suit, thank God," and I'm like, the CGI suits are only bad when the CGI is not good. Like we weren't complaining when the CGI for the CGI suits looked fucking awesome. It's just when they went a little bit cheap, when they look like the Flash, then we're like, oh. But when they
Or
look
Civil
like,
War Spider-Man.
yeah, but if
Or I
they
should say
look like,
Homecoming Spider-Man, yeah.
if they look like the Mark 85 in Endgame or something, you're not fucking thinking about, oh, they
Even
don't do the
Iron Man
practical.
1, like
Well, yeah, literally. I mean, they never really fucked it up. But
Iron Man's
still,
always
like,
looked pretty decent, yeah.
okay, I'm going to the end of the trailer. All
After she says like Blue Beetle, the title.
right, here we go.
Unless I'm remembering wrong.
Like, what's up, danger? That's really the song in this trailer. That's crazy.
I don't think it is, but
No, but no one can disprove me because no one's watched the trailer, have they? Oh, he's just okay. Here we go.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, you're laughing. Yeah, your jaw just dropped.
What?
Yeah, that's their like
That's even stupider than I thought. It's like a bright neon fucking warehouse, and it's
yeah.
a rail gun, like a mini gun, but with like different colored panels on it. Like,
Yeah.
what a ridiculous looking thing. Okay, yes, that
Yeah.
movie's gonna be ass, bro.
I don't have a lot of hope, man. I
This
think it'll make more
sucks.
money than The Flash.
No, no, it won't. 100%.
The Flash
Do you want to
could
bet
make
on it?
anything. Oh,
This movie might go negative. They might have to pay
might, yeah,
people to see
that's
it. Do you want to
I
make
mean,
it? Do you
they
want to make
did
a
that
bet?
with The Flash because they said buy one, get one free.
That was fucking crazy. I don't know that worked.
Yeah, I don't think it did. All right, yeah.
I think this movie's gonna make absolute peanuts,
I
and I
think
don't
it's
even
gonna
think it's gonna be in
fail.
there.
It'll definitely fail. But
How many cinemas is it in? It can't be in many.
Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Blue
sure.
Beetle? It
Okay,
can't be in
yeah,
a lot of them.
I'll do like a $10 bet.
50.
I'm not that confident. 20.
um 20, 30.
We're like doing the have you seen Greatest Showman?
I have seen The Greatest Showman,
This
yes.
is
We're
us
doing the Zac
dancing in the
Efron thing.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah, this is us
Don't
and yeah. Dude,
you
I
wanna
saw
get
that movie.
away?
I think I saw that movie twice in cinemas.
It's good.
It's not.
I think it's great. Don't look up
It's
the real
not.
story. Don't look it
It's
up.
very average. Yeah, no,
I
I
think
know.
it's
PB Barnum was an awful, awful man.
Yeah, but I think the movie's great. I think all the songs hit. I think
I think the songs are pretty. I just think the movie as a movie is like, it's.
I think it's pretty good. But yeah, okay.
I
I'll 25.
think 70.
What? Okay, fine.
I'll send you my old microphone. You can have it as a memento
I'm
of the
good,
podcast.
man. Like
It's
I
got
don't
your
think I need that.
sticker on it though. It's got your sticker.
Yeah, did you know I have the exact same mic with that sticker?
No, that's the older version. No, is that the mini?
No,
Okay, is that the older one then?
it is a fairly old one, yeah.
I would damn near buy you one of these. I'm that confident.
How much was that?
150 down to 100.
All right, I lift my mic and now I have static coming out. Hold on, what the heck? Okay, I think I got rid of it. Probably not.
How's dude? The podcast where it's just you and I are probably the single most like YouTuber podcast possible. You know what I mean? Like an impulsive, like a Cody Cohen, Noel Miller, like a two boys just talking quietly to each other. There's no chaos, is there?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 4 a.m. for
Unless
me
it's
right now, so I
unless
can't
it's
really...
Willem Dafoe as Perry White, and then it's a little bit off the rails. Dude, how long has Rhodey been a scroll though?
We're getting to that. First, $25. 25.
Yeah, dude, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking confident in
I
that.
want to get to Rhodey last. So real quick, last bit of news is Thunderbolts got a comic book. It's by the people behind Captain America, Sentinel
Red one.
Liberty. It's the MCU team and Shang-Chi
Mm. Yeah, I saw that. It's
instead
like,
of
why is
Taskmaster
Shang-Chi on
and
there? That's
Ghost. Yeah.
bizarre.
I know, and they're all either super soldiers or they're spies, right? So it's like it's Red Guardian, it's Winter Soldier, it's U.S. Agent. So there's three super soldiers right there, and then you got Black Widow, you got Yelena, and you got Madame Hydra and Sharon Carter. So like
Do you know what that
four
reminds me of?
spies.
Do you remember when there was the rumor, and I think it was potentially going to happen, and they changed it because people had backlash. But the rumor that after Heroes in Crisis, Wally West was going to be in a Suicide Squad book, like repenting for the murders because they hadn't retconned it at that point, and he was going to be part of whatever Suicide Squad book was out. Do you remember that rumor?
I think so, yeah.
That is what this feels like, where they go, we have this character and people want the character, but we're not going to give them the character in the format that everyone wants them. We're going to put them in this random book no one is going to give a fuck about. Like, oh, let's throw them in Thunderbolts.
Like, why is Shang-Chi there?
No one is a fan of the Thunder. Actually, that's not true. I think people are fans of the original Thunderbolts, but the idea of the modern Thunderbolts, where it's like, let's just take all like all of Marvel's Deathstroke-esque characters and do that. I don't think people really care about
Well,
that.
I saw a lot of people complaining about this announcement because the current Thunderbolt series is canceled because of this. And the current Thunderbolt series is apparently very good. It's all heroes. It's like America Chavez, Hawkeye, Monica Rambeau's on the team. And people like that run because they're all working for Mayor Luke Cage. And they're like his squad.
Oh, that's cool.
So people are like, and apparently it's very fun. Like it's just a fun book where it's like Clint working as a leader for Luke Cage, but it's canceled because they wanted to put 3 super soldiers, 4 spies, and Shang-Chi on a team.
It's a lot. It is so much like the movie cast. I mean, it is, but it's literally like you look at it and you go, man, 50% of you all do the exact same. Like you are the same people.
They all do the same. Shang-Chi's the only one that stands out, but because he stands out, he looks so odd.
Yeah, he looks random as fuck. Like that better be like the meta text of that book is like people just questioning, like, okay, I get us, but like him, like, what? Although that's gonna feel vaguely racist if all the other Thunderbolts are like, why are you here?
Every single member's white.
Yeah. Everyone else.
I know there was a Thunderbolts team that was popular where it was like just anti-heroes. Like it was Punisher, Elektra, Deadpool, Agent Venom. I know that.
I think what you're looking for is Savage Avengers.
I'm not looking for it. I'm just saying that people enjoy that stuff. Where it's like, hey, look, it's a bunch of anti-heroes, but now it's like, if everyone wants to see Madame Hydra team up with Sharon Carter.
No one's 2 favorite characters.
And even the article on Marvel's website where they announced this, like, yeah, you might notice Madame Hydra's been popping up a lot in the MCU lately. It's like, yeah, and every time I groan.
Yeah, every time I go, why are you in Black Panther 2?
Yeah, it's like, oh, here you are again to tease that you're up to something, but
yeah, only to set up the Thunderbolts movie.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm sure Thunderbolts will be fun, but because I like Bucky, I like Red Guardian, but I don't know.
I do actually. I like both of those, and I do like John Walker a lot too. So it actually is a good cast. It is a good cast. It's just I feel like it's a movie they would have made back in 2016. It feels very late to do Thunderbolts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it'll be good, but I don't know. You really like. There's going to be a lot of like competition between like U.S. Agent and Red Guardian, which will be fun. But
I just don't get Marvel's timing with books. That's what I don't get. This book will come out in what, like maybe the next
December.
3 months.
December
or some shit.
Like it's Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. So the end of the year, right?
Yeah. It's 11 months before the movie.
So what is that?
Because the movie comes out in November.
The movie hasn't started shooting it, has it?
Oh yeah, it hasn't. So it's gonna be delayed.
Yeah, it'll be Yeah, so like there's gonna be what, like 3 years between this book and the movie?
Maybe not 3 years, but yeah.
How
Yeah.
long? That felt like I cut out for an eternity, Ben.
You cut out for like 10 seconds. You're back right away.
That's an eternity in podcast time.
That's
Ugh.
true.
Yeah, like just if you're gonna do it like I don't know, 3 months before. Plan it with the marketing. Like, why do all these MCU inspired things but not do them at the time the MCU thing comes out?
Yeah, like they started doing a book that I don't think a single person in the world read, Secret Invasion 2, which finished like 3 months before the show.
Is it done?
Yeah,
That's absurd.
it was a mini series.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Because Marvel Studios and Marvel Comics, they don't really communicate, I don't think. So they were just trying to, and we didn't know the Secret Invasion like release date until like 2 months before actually release. So I guess they were just
Mm.
predicting.
It's
But
just, I don't
yeah,
know.
it's odd.
At least like Civil War 2 is vaguely around the time of Civil War the movie.
Anyways, we all watched a Skrull woman take a shower. And when she got out, boom, you looking for this? Rhodey is a Skrull. And this is something that I'm sorry if I
Oh,
spoiled that for you. I guess I should give a warning, but
no, I watched
we
it.
keep
I
we
didn't watch the
keep
episode. I watched the
blurting it out.
scene. I'm up
Oh,
to
you didn't
episode
watch the
3.
episode.
No, I just watched the scene.
Episode was good. Okay,
I thought the
unpopular
last episode was
opinion.
pretty good.
I
Yeah.
enjoy the show.
I don't think it's terrible. I
I
think
think it
it's
could be better, but oh,
I think like I said to you, I think it's really enjoyable. I mean, the first episode was kind of rough, but I think the rest of it has been really
no, you cut out.
enjoyable if you just fucking
Yeah, I don't hear you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
you're back.
said
You're
I
back. You're
think
back. You're back.
I said I think it's like it's far more fucking enjoyable if you just don't think of it as anything Marvel related. If you just go, here's a cool political sort of spy-ish drama with aliens in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like it's not Secret Invasion, but also that is the best title to call it because that is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just not that, it's not Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Because if this
Yeah.
was a Marvel show, the Avengers would be involved. This is a worldwide threat.
Yeah, don't they? Who is it? Episode 1, they go, no, Rhodey in episode 2 says, we'll call in the other ones. And Nick's like, nah. And it's like I get Nick's character arc in this is like, I think I can do everything by myself, but I actually need help from my friends.
It's
But
also
like,
maybe Nick doesn't know if the Avengers are Skrulls. Maybe they are.
yeah, but it's also clearly him being like, I've been away for a minute. I need to feel this level of control. Like, like he says, it's all built on him disappearing for 5 years and something being completely out of his control. Like you couldn't have, what could you have done against Big Purple Man, my dad,
Yeah. In
snapping his fingers and erasing half of everything?
So this isn't like a major like plot spoiler, but in this latest episode, Nick talks how, or his wife talks how Thanos snapped, he disappeared for 5 years. And then he came back and immediately he got on a ship and went to space.
Yeah.
So he disappeared again.
Yeah, that was last episode.
Oh, was it? No, I've had.
Yeah.
Well, she's basically saying
she was
like, you're just running.
Yeah. And she was like, you did that, you disappeared. And he was like, what did you do in that time? And she was like, I became me again.
Right. Yeah. I mourned for you. And then he came back and I mourned again.
I mourned again. Yeah. That's the thing. Honestly, when this show is just Nick Fury and Talos doing whatever the fuck, I am gripped.
It's good.
When they're
Yeah.
arguing in the car, when Nick's just like, I gave you everything. And Talos is like, you gave me everything? Are you off your fucking medication, Nick? What are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome, man.
It's good,
but,
yeah. And then you cut to like this current Skrull leader, and it's just boring.
Dude, I don't know. I don't really know. What's his name? Ben Kingsley, Ben Adair Kingsley, Adair. Ben, I don't know. Ben Kingsley.
Talos?
No, the dude that plays the main. What's his name?
Like
not Grolic. What is
like
it?
a Super Skrull?
Yeah. What's that fucking guy's name?
Clerk? I don't know.
No, it's Grovic.
Gravik, yeah.
Grovic. I don't know.
Jesus.
I think it's Kingsley Benadier. I don't know what he is like as an actor in other things. I saw him in the Bob Marley trailer. That didn't look very good. He is very flat in this show, man. I'm not liking that character at all.
Yeah, he's just kind of boring.
He's just boring, smug, like like the kind of character he's playing it's like a far worse version of Santino D'Antonio from John Wick Chapter 2. You know the main villain in that?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
John. It's like that quietly spoken, quietly menacing, dressed well guy that's always got his dudes around him, and the heroes are like, you can't even get to him, and he's just softly speaking. But he's like, this dude is not that. Like that scene with Talos, where Talos goes in and fronts up, and he's like, right, mate, fuck off, give me my daughter back, mate, you cunt. I believe is the exact dialogue that was in that episode.
Because he's
And then
very
Grovic tries to like stand up to Talos, and then Talos is just like, yeah, and then stabs him with a knife, and like Grovic just lets it happen. And I'm just like, you're not that threatening, dude. Old man Talos has just stabbed you with a butter knife in front of all of your agents, and like you let him walk. Like is that like
true,
intimidating?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel threatened by this guy.
I
Like,
think he's trying to be like the calm guy, like, do what you want to me. I I'm still gonna win.
why did you pause?
I realized what I said and I didn't know what to do.
Uh you said come, didn't you? I missed it.
I said do what you want to me.
Oh. That's gonna be a good clip at least. But like, okay, maybe my point of reference to is watching Ben Mendelsohn play a character talking to big villains, except I watched him try and talk to Darth Vader and be like, Lord Vader, you requested my presence, and then Vader fucking chokes him and he's all like, oh. Whereas in this show, against the villain, he's just like, he stabs him in the hand and tells him he's a prick and then leaves. Like, oh wow, this villain is so threatening. I don't feel the threat. You know what I mean? I don't feel the threat. I don't feel it.
I mean, like, even then he gets like his goons to do the work, and I mean, like,
yeah, and his goons all suck. Like,
he shot what's her name?
Amelia
Gaia.
Clark.
He shot Gaia.
Except she was always coming back because they showed it in the trailers.
Yeah, no, she did come back immediately. But even then, like, he comes back to his base and what? Hey guys, he's like, hey guys, I shot Gaia. It's like, oh, where's her body? Oh, I left it there. You just left an alien body in the middle of the woods?
He's an idiot. He's a dumb.
It's like, aren't we supposed to hide that we're aliens? Yeah, but I just left the body there. So
they've done the worst fucking job of trying to assimilate into society possible. You know what I mean? Instead of, they've got one council of people that are like vaguely powerful, and then the rest of them are like at a Chernobyl waste site or something.
Yeah, like a nuclear waste site. Yeah.
It's
like, God, I don't know. It's just frustrating. What is his plan? Because it's just frustrating. Yeah. Like, I know your plan, but like, there's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. I know you're the villain. And
am I wrong, or is there only 2 episodes after this?
Yeah, because 4 came out this week, so 5, 6, yeah. So this also, I think it was like, this might have been the whole show per episode, but I think it's $300 million per episode is put in this show. Yeah, it is one of the most expensive TV shows ever made. It's probably because of the cast. I imagine Samuel Jackson isn't cheap. Amelia Clark probably isn't cheap either. But it doesn't seem like a $300 million show. To put in perspective,
people are gonna think I've cut out then, but my jaw was agape. This show does not.
It doesn't look like it. Yeah, Loki looks better.
Barely above. It looks at like below Moon Knight.
Like this movie is traveling to different countries, but like, yeah, Moon Knight looked better, and I was gonna say Loki looks better.
To different countries, but they just run
in
through
a warehouse with a bunch of green screens for the most part.
Exactly, yeah.
But to put in perspective, The Boys, 90 million per episode.
Dude, that show is fucking good,
and it looks great. And this one's 300
Although you have to
million per
factor in that
episode.
The Boys is what, 8 episodes a season too, so that's an extra. Although that still
Yeah,
doesn't
okay, so it is more
count then, does it?
expensive, I guess, in total, but still, like,
Actually, is it how
really?
much did you say per episode?
300 for Secret Invasion,
And how much for The Boys?
90.
No, it's not. No, Secret Invasion still costs way more.
18. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just kind of like it's probably Samuel Jackson is why it's so expensive, because is this his first TV show that he's leading?
Dude, he can't be that bad. He showed up for 2 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He can't be that big.
Yeah, I don't
Remember
know.
that? If he showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., surely he can't
Yeah,
be
that
the
was like
worst.
ABC. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
90
know. It
times
just seems so odd. Anyways,
720 million.
that is the news. Um, yeah, I guess real quick, I just want to mention for the people who are just like, can you talk about Moon Knight number 25? I read it. It was thick, and my God, why do comics cost money?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
This was
Was it good?
$12.
Oh, jeez. I mean,
$12
look,
for an issue.
it's expensive, but I also do think comics, like, they just, I don't know. I just feel like the artistry that goes into comic books, you can't sell them for peanuts anymore. But it's also hard because the industry has survived on the fact that it's not expensive. You know what I mean?
I,
And you can pick
yeah,
up like 6 issues and spend $30 and be like, yeah, that was really good. But
yeah, I guess. It was a great issue. It had some really good dialogue. Jim McKay knows how to write scary Moon Knight. Moon Knight fights Jigsaw. Jigsaw's controlling some drones with
awesome.
guns, and he's just like, Moon Knight's throwing his like little moonerangs at him, and Jigsaw's like, "Your moonerangs are stupid, Moon Knight. You should use a gun since you kill people. You're one of the only heroes that actually kills people." So Moon Knight's
Yeah,
like, "Okay." So he grabs a
that's a
gun
good
off a
point.
drone, and Jigsaw's like, Why don't you use a gun all the time? Like, you're clearly good at it. You were once a mercenary, weren't you?" And Moon Knight says, "I don't like who I am with a gun in my hand." I was like, "Oh."
Goes hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes hard.
And he stood
That's
there when he
very
did that.
much the
Oh, that's Count
oh,
Dooku.
was that Count Dooku? I'm
Yeah,
telling you, out of
that's
the
an
2
ad.
things you just showed me there, I know what I'm more interested in.
Yeah, Count Dooku ad. There's
Uh,
another line where like he's fighting a guy who was like, "I used to be a boxer, that's why I'm so good at this," and Moon Knight's like, "And I'm a ghost, so that's why you can't hit me." So he has
it's
some good
cool. It's
dialogue.
hard.
Yeah.
You gotta like. I like hard moments.
They introduce Layla in this, um, who's from the show. She was never
Mm.
been in a comic before, and she was a mercenary that worked with Mark back before he died and became Moon Knight, and they dated, but then she died. But she's coming back, of course. But yeah,
Oh,
it was just
okay.
a flashback. Yeah, but I guess she died, and that's why she hasn't been in Moon Knight comics ever, because she's just been dead before he was Moon Knight. But yeah, just ex-dead girlfriend. Moon Knight needs to go stop Zodiac, who's a villain, and who do you think who do you recruit to stop someone that you don't know where he is? You will
Who do
never
you?
guess. You will
I'm
never
gonna say.
guess.
I'm gonna say Wolverine.
It is not, it is a villain, but it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a
Can I
Z-list
guess?
villain.
Hop. Like Z list, like actually not like one of our favorite Z listers, like a proper
No,
Z
like
lister.
he's around there with Stilt Man. He's funny
Um,
looking. He's a little ridiculous, but Moon Knight's like, yeah, you're the guy who's gonna help me.
is it Gladiator?
It's it's 8 Ball. The guy with the 8 ball on his head.
No, I wouldn't have predicted
Yeah.
that. That's funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
he's like, you know where Zodiac is? And 8 Ball's like, yeah. He's like, can you take me to him? He's like, okay. And then they show
I
up to the place,
guess.
and 8 Ball shows like, I'm sorry, Moon Knight. I'm sorry. And he runs away, and then Moon Knight gets shot in the knee. Like Zodiac. But then 8 Ball comes back and saves Moon Knight's life. So, and the
That
whole
is there's
time,
oh,
their banner, 8 Ball's just like, I've never done something like this before, man. And Moon Knight's like, please stop talking to me. Like, and then 8 Ball says like, I once made like a plane that looked like an 8 ball, and I thought that was pretty impressive because it's a plane that's a circle and no one seemed to notice. And Moon Knight's like, you want to be a pilot? And so I think Moon Knight's recruiting 8 Ball just to be his personal pilot for some reason. So they're setting it up. In Strange, so in Moon Knight, 8 Ball is like basically the kite man. Like he reoccurs, he's just always walking around, and Moon Knight just scares him. That's his favorite thing to do, is just be like, "Bah!" and 8 Ball just screams. I can hear you.
In here,
Yeah.
one of my headphones just flat died.
Oh no, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but one of them dead.
I don't know if you remember in Strange, but I thought this was really funny, like the Clea Strange miniseries. Yeah. Where their Moon Knight and Clea are like going through the city. The Moon Knight's like, oh, hold on a second, and goes to like 8 Ball's apartment and just goes like,
yes. That's right.
Yeah. And then runs. So Moon Knight's been doing that this entire 25-issue run, and it's all led up to him being like, hey, I'm sorry for scaring you. I need your help.
I need your help. That's ridiculous.
Because he scares 8 Ball maybe like every 3 issues in this run. And every time he teams up with someone, he's like, it's embarrassing. Like he'll team up with Iron Man and they're passing 8 Ball's apartment when it's like, I gotta make a stop real quick. And he'll just like throw a brick through the window and scream and then go be like, all right, I'm back.
Fuck you, and keep going. Poor 8 Ball. It's like, who was that?
Basically.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because 8 Ball, like, he's a criminal, but I guess he's a criminal that just like gambles. So he can't really, he's just like, he takes people's money, but like
he's
legally
done a crypto scam. He's Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's Logan Paul. So like, he can't get him to jail. It's like, yes, pay these people back, but and 8 Ball's like, yeah, I will. So
harassing him.
Yeah, so he's just like, ah.
That's hilarious.
It's really funny though. I like it a lot. But yeah, also Spider-Man by Cody Ziegler is very good. I've praised it a lot recently. It just started the Hobgoblin arc, so it's good. It basically just started at the end of the issue. Is more just like a Miles Morales issue rather than a Spider-Man issue. So dealing with he's terrified because this whole run so far has just been him getting beat up badly, and his spider sense is going off when it doesn't have to. Yeah. So like the first villain used drones, another drone villain, because that's popular these days. But she blew, like, I'm not gonna spoil things for you, but she caused a lot of damage to his personal life using drones.
Right.
I'll just say that much. So now in this issue, he's at a festival and someone's like filming with a drone, and the drone goes by, his spider sense goes off, and he gets all scared, but it's just like someone filming with the drone.
PTSD stuff.
Yeah.
Hearing a gunshot sound at a concert thing.
Yeah. So he's a little bit afraid right now because it was like nonstop. He got beat by this drone person, then he got beat up by Carnage, then he got beat up by Lizard. So he's like, I've been losing so much lately. So now he's just so on edge that even when he goes to a festival just to be himself, he's scared the whole time. So it's good. It's really good. I also got Teen Titans World's Finest. I didn't read it yet, but I heard it was good, and Roy Harper was the main character. So yeah, that's my comics of the week, guys.
No.
Yeah, I know. I guess that's it for this. Apparently, that's it for this late night episode of A Hero Story.
Welcome to the late night episode of A Hero Story. We hope you enjoyed.
We hope you enjoyed, and we hope that your partner enjoyed, and maybe she wants to like us on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. Specifically, if this is your first episode and you just happen to listen because your partner, man, woman, or other, wanted to listen to it and didn't let you pick your music. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry about that too.
I'm sure you were very concerned as your person who listens to the episode was laughing hysterically as we talked about Willem Dafoe, because we are comedic geniuses.
Ha ha ha. Like that.
Yeah, and it's like, that's a little robotic. It's like, but it's funny. It is funny.
Like that. Like a
kind of like Krusty the Clown.
Simpsons.
Yeah. So next week we're talking all Simpsons stuff.
Are we really?
I guess, yeah. Well, Simpsons is a lot
Oh,
of comic books, so you
what
know.
seasons? Which seasons?
No comics.
Hey, oh, by the way, okay. Pretend that the podcast is finished, okay?
Okay. Thanks for listening.
No, wait.
And goodbye.
I bet no. Oh, right. I see what you've done. I see what you've done. That's genius. They'll never know, especially JD. I'm beating him by like 6Ks on the Nike Run Club app. Don't tell him though, because he'll go for another run. For an 11K run. How do I catch up to that?
We've all been running and timing each other and like as a competition
It's very
recently
fun.
to
It's
see
so
like who can
motivating.
run the most. Yeah. And
You
JD,
like top the leaderboard by like a K after being behind 10K. And I was like on my break at work and I was like, I guess I'm heading out.
so yeah, JD, I don't know if you noticed, but he that guy works out.
Dude, that I said to him today, I was like, JD, if I could get like half of your potential, I will live the happiest life I've ever lived. I'll
So
never be
we are
trusted.
trying to beat JD. The good thing is that Harper and I's time combined means we won.
Hey, I'm ahead at
Just
the moment, baby. Just the
yeah,
problem is all it would take is for JD to have a very motivated weekend, and I'm not catching up for a couple weeks.
I think I'm very much behind.
Well,
I
like
haven't
again,
run
like
them.
I said to you, you are tall, you're handsome, you're fairly skinny. You don't need to work out as much, dude. I'm 5'9" and I like look like I've got 10 kids. I don't know what that means, but like I look old, I look
Oh
weathered,
jeez,
I
yeah,
look
I'm super
aged,
behind.
I look bloated, I look a big stinky fatty.
No, you're not. You're fine.
So yeah, so do the dieting, do the fitness, try and beat JD in the process. It's all kosher, baby. It's all delicious.
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
know
the
what
middle of
any
the night here, but
gorgeous
I'm
stuff
gonna go
is.
sprint as fast as I can.
Yeah, it's about drive. It's
It
about drive.
sucks because like I run I do like the
Yeah,
Ezra
yeah,
Miller
you've got to do that.
pose
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
start. You have to, right? But then
yeah.
I do like the long stride too. And I don't know, I just hit everyone I pass.
Yeah, I know. And I walk where there's no one. I still hit people.
It's weird. Like,
That's weird as fuck. And
you
the
like
voices are
clearly hear
getting
like
louder.
skin on skin like that, and you're like,
Yeah, just
but there's no one around,
yeah, but there's no one
bro.
around. Yeah, no, it's really weird.
That's
Australia's a
scary.
fucked place.
That's scary. All
It's
right. In other
but yeah.
thank thank you for listening. I'm sorry there's static near the end of the episode. I've noticed my mic's having static issues, so
Is it your mic or my mic?
it's my mic. So I
It's
apologize that that affected your listening, but um
L plus ratio, you fucking losers.